Hey guys, Rob Phoenix, Powwow Guy here. It's been a long time since I made a video, but it's summer. I mean, I've been really busy this summer. I'm sure you have too. I mean, it's been a lot going on at work, first of all, but I actually like went on vacation this summer. I went to the beach, took my son and his friend, so that was a lot of fun. And I have a camping trip coming up soon. Bill and Josani are at the beach again as we speak. They're in you know, a beach called Avalon, and then they're going to Cape May, whatever. They're doing a little traveling. But it's been a great summer. Powwow wise, been working with a group of new folks who are learning powwow, and that's been really good. We're having a lot of fun with that. Also been reconnecting with some other like rockers and powwowers and such, hexameisters, um, kind of from my previous years, from my past, I guess you could say. So that's been really good. Yeah, just doing a lot of stuff around the homestead here. Doing a lot with our garden. Our garden, it's odd because we thought it was done, and now all of a sudden we're getting this like second wind, tomatoes and peppers and such. So that's been kind of interesting. So amongst the weeds, we're finding all the vegetables. So I don't know. It's been an interesting year for the garden. I don't know. It's really unpredictable sometimes. I mean, sometimes even when you do like we do and plant by the moon and with the phases and the signs of the moon and plant the underground crops when you're supposed to and the above ground when you're supposed to and plant things next to each other that are complementary and such. I mean, sometimes even when you do all of that, the garden will be what it will be. So I feel like we haven't gotten a lot from the garden this year, but now we're starting to see a lot of things this late in the summer. It's weird. August is known as like the Sunday of um summer, but yeah, so while we're starting to see signs of like summer coming to a close, all of a sudden we're seeing tomatoes and squash and jalapenos and such just really starting to flourish in the garden. Who knows? Who knows? It is what it is. I do want to give some advice. Uh, 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 when you have when you're teaching a lot of people, sometimes it's good to get back to the basics and say, you know what, this is what powwowing is about, and this is what you as a powwower will be. Powwowing is a very simplistic tradition of healing. It is a series of charms or cures or prescriptions, whatever you want to call them, for various things. Anything from burns to cuts and scrapes and bug bites and headaches, fevers, um, warts, you know, anything. And then it could be a little more sophisticated with like troubles with your eyes or your hearing or digestion or pneumonia or bronchitis. That's it. At its most basic level, it's just a simplistic healing tradition of healing. And really, it's just you being you, and you happen to know a couple of cures that are kind of old timey and traditional that would be considered brachurai or powwow. Um, the tradition of powwow is very much dependent on the powwower's belief in the Holy Trinity is found within Christian tradition. It is very much a Christian uh, practice. It comes out of the heavily, well, its origins are in medieval Catholicism, and then it's been carried through, um, found home amongst Catholics and such until the Protestant Reformation. And then it was kind of picked up by the Protestants and the Anabaptists and such, brought here to Pennsylvania, where it really found and put roots into the heavily Protestant, and German Reformed and Anabaptist Pennsylvania Dutch culture. So without that Christianity, you're not doing the traditional practice. You're making something up that never existed in history and really has no place in the present day. So that's powwowing. There is an element of anti-hexerai, hexerai meaning negative witchery. So a powwower, a braucher, whatever you want to call us, our hexenmeister, Some of us take up the practice of doing anti-witchcraft work. Now, again, this is malevolent witchcraft, things, like people that would seek to harm or destroy. We work against that. A lot of illnesses and other things that are going on in life are seen as inspired by the devil, demonic activity, that sort of thing, malevolent spirits and such. And so we have a lot of instruction and teaching and works to combat that. However, we use a lot of home remedies. We make a lot of our own medicines and such. We grow our own herbs in our gardens, and if we can't do that, which none of us can grow everything we need, we do our very best to buy it from local, reputable sources, and we make our own medicines. But we do a lot of kind of old-timey gardening, farming kind of things too, like canning our own vegetables and making our own jams and making our own pickles and such. Just I don't know. These are the old traditional things that the Pennsylvania Dutch culture was known for, and we keep that bit of our culture alive, and it's a part of our powwowing. We understand and appreciate the quote unquote modern symbolic meanings of the hex signs. Some of us even use them in our folk work. Powwowing is very much keeping a bit of our culture alive in modern times. And some people don't understand that. They think, this superstition is silliness. It died out when my great grandparents died. And like in some ways that's true. Some respects that's true, but in other regards, I think it's really important to kind of keep that alive, because the culture is worth preserving. And as we see more and more farmland destroyed in favor of housing developments, and it just seems like it's the death of culture. So we really work to keep that alive within Pennsylvania Dutch culture. That's powwowing. Powwowing is an amazing tradition because we learn about astrology and how to work with astrological weather as it is, with our planting and our harvesting and our growing and our healing, and how the moon affects various parts of the body, and how we can heal various things better at certain times of the month than other times. It's about making talismans. There is a very rich history of Judeo-Christian magic, and with that comes the creation of talismans and such. With modern powwowers, we use that work as well. We do have grimoires and such that are several hundred years old. Powwow, and I've said this many times, powwow is one of the most well-preserved American historical cultural traditions ever. So we literally have everything about our tradition recorded in history. There's no need to make anything up or guesswork about anything. It's literally all written down. We have it. It's well recorded. So that's that. So anyway, this is just me touching base with everybody, giving a little sort of refresher course on what is powwow, let's kind of clean it up a bit. I have a lot of videos out there on YouTube. I hope you watch them and learn stuff. I have a very comprehensive website, a couple of books out and such, but that's really it. I'm going to be doing a lot less public work going forward. That's because there are other powwowers kind of coming more public, and I'm anxious to see what I can learn from them. So that's really all I had to say right now. I'm going to put a link down below because another powwower I know, Melissa Bishop, she just started doing powwow weekly update videos, and I'm really pleased because now she's doing them, and I get to learn from her and see what she makes of this. So I'll put a link down to her page below, so I hope you all subscribe to her page. She's new, so give her a chance. But that's really it. So I hope you're doing well, I hope summer's been great for all of you. I'm looking forward to fall. I'm already kind of feeling sort of like a Halloween kind of energy, I guess, because all the stores have Halloween stuff. I don't know. I will definitely do my Halloween spooktacular video this year, but I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, that's it. I hope everybody's doing well. Check back. I'll make a video once in a while. And my son has kind of hijacked my page, so he does a lot of Star Warsy things. You know, it is what it is. So that's it. God bless you guys. Love you, and talk again soon.